the manager, head coach, head bitch in charge of the Long Island Maroon Dogs. I do apologize that the video is late. We took my niece to the fair last night, so that was a lot of fun. It's her first time going, so it was a blast. As always with any Long Island Maroon Dog video, we have 2 sponsors. We have our Lady in Blue, Michelob Ultra, and our Gentleman in Green, Jameson. Comes in handy because it's the Highland Games here in Charleston this weekend, so cheers. Whew. Alrighty guys, let's get right into this. I kind of want to make it short, sweet, to the point because it is late. Also really hope that you guys like the Friends theme, R.I.P. Matthew Perry. That was actually pretty shocking. All right, so we're first gonna go to the Vietnam Voyagers and the Miami Cartel. Sam, you're gonna have a problem with Dak. He's playing against the Eagles. We know that's a big rivalry. Eagles are gonna give everything they can that the Dallas Cowboys do not win. So that's gonna be a really hard, tough match up for him. Please look at your tight ends. You might want us to change them up before Sunday happens. So please look at that. And I generally have a question for everyone involved because I know I've done this. What do you think about IDPs on IR? I did it because I would absolutely feel like a garbage human being for dropping Damar Hamlin when he literally died on the field. But is that a great strategy for Dynasty because there's so many IDPs out there? I generally want to know people's opinion on putting IDPs on IR. A lot of my friends don't do IDPs, so I would love to know everyone's suggestion, thoughts, comments, whatever. I just would feel like an absolute piece of shit human being to not keep Damar Hamlin, so I kept him on the IR and finally dropped him, and I still felt like a piece of shit for dropping him. Going to the Germs team, DeAndre Hopkins did not do well for you on Thursday night, and that's kind of going to hurt. Eckler is not really bounced back like we thought he was. Hopefully he's on his way up after his injury, but that's going to be someone to watch. Will he perform well? Will he not? I don't know. Also, draft a lot of Minnesota players. They're not doing well. I kind of had to give up that thought when I wanted all these Patriots players. They're not doing well. So maybe look for other players that don't play for a team that you like. I did it for the Pats. However, I do think the Vietnam Voyagers are going to win this matchup. Going on to the Tampa Bay Sharks and the LA Finesse. All right, so for the Tampa Bay Sharks, Gino definitely is a hit or miss. I really did want him to do well. I want him to succeed outside of the Jets. The Jets, I feel like, use him really badly, kind of like what the Lions did to Matt Stafford, and then he won a Super Bowl with LA. So kind of was hoping the same thing with Gino, but he really is hit or miss out there. Hall has a bad start, but he's starting to gain momentum, so hopefully he'll keep the momentum going. I know the Jets are really trying hard. My dad's a big Jet fan, so they're really trying hard to get him going, but hopefully he's starting his push up there, so he'll start doing well. And unfortunately, Pickens did really bad for you on Thursday night. That was not a great performance by him. That's going to hurt you in the long run, unfortunately. Wish it wouldn't, but it's going to. All right, going to E-Man's team. E-Man, I love you. However, you do have a lot going against you. You have 2 of the Chiefs' main players. You have Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce. The team that arrives later in Europe does not win. And unfortunately, that was the Chiefs. It's statistically proven the team that shows up earlier is going to win, which is going to be the Dolphins. Chiefs are not going to. Now, however, there is a rumor Taylor Swift's going to be there. Travis Kelce plays well when she's there, so there's rumors she's going to be there. So you better hope so. Pray that Taylor's going to be there for you. But other than that, they're not going to do well. They're projected to do well. However, statistically wise, teams that arrive late overseas are not. Kareem Hunt is starting to trend up. He had a really rough start, so hopefully that will help for you. And again, I don't want to harp on this too much, but CeeDee Lamb's against the Eagles. That's a tough rivalry game. Eagles are going to give it to them, so that's going to be really rough for you. All said and done, E-Man, love you, but Tampa Bay Sharks are going to pull away with this one, in my opinion. I'm really sorry. Maybe I hold a grudge for you not being there at homecoming, but the Sharks can be there for this one. All right, moving on, we're going to go to the Quail Man versus the Wise Guys. Dan, hubby. Derek Carr's finally finding his swing out there, or his consistency down there in New Orleans. Maybe that's something to do. Are you whispering on the sidelines like, hey, do better? Because he's starting to. You already have a great start to it after the Thursday night football game. You have your kicker giving you 13 points already. Your running back, Harris, is doing well for you. I mean, kickers do make or break a game. I've been there, done that with Matt Prater. So you already kind of have a great start to the game. Stephon Diggs is so consistently good. So that's a great pick that you have for him. Oh, hey, my shirt. Right there. Anyway, so Diggs, you have going well for you. Wise Guys, you're relying on your backup right now, and he's playing for Atlanta. I know you're an Atlanta fan, but it's not going to be great. We know this. Your team is honestly average. Like, you just have the average people that normally would pick up for backups. So I really hope that you use trade deadlines, your funds that you have to probably build a better team. And you also, please check your lineup because you have someone that you need to out of there. So please check it. So as it stands, Dan's going to win this one. Love you, hubby. All right, next we're going to go to the Charleston Trolls and the Dumpster Fire. First off, if it wasn't for Long Island, I would have been Charleston because I am actually in Charleston, not in Mount Pleasant. I'm actually in the OG Charleston. Welcome to my city. Anyway, Sean Watson's not off to a great start. Good for him because I really hope someone hits him in the kneecap. So you might want to start looking for other viable options for a quarterback. Taylor's coming on to his own. He's taking a slow start to get used to the team. So hopefully that'll help you out in the better. However, you gotta watch out for Higgins because the Buffalo's defense is one of the top 3 ones. So they're gonna hold him back. They're going to give him a really tough game. So that's gonna be really hard against you. Dumpster Fire. Josh Allen keeps outscoring the average of what is predicted for him. But also Josh Allen, I mean, they say that Travis Kelce has a Taylor Swift effect. Josh Allen has a Haley Steinfeld effect. She's another popular artist. You've seen her in Pitch Perfect. He's having the same thing there with the celebrity, but not as such a high scale as Travis and Taylor. But he has that going for her. He does well when she shows up. So hopefully she shows up for him. Also, Dumpster Fire, please check your running back. Want you to look on that one. Keenan Allen he's on the downward progression. He started up here. He's starting to slowly decline. So you might want to start looking for another backup for him. That's something that you need to pay attention to. So this one is going to be my rivalry of the week. And I honestly think that when they play each other, they need a trophy in their own. So we're going to go the Hickory Grove Heavers and the Philadelphia Schmeagles. So again, I feel like when they play each other, they need a trophy of their own. They need a stat of their own. I feel like that'd be great for them. So we're going to start with the Heaters. Unfortunately, Love is inconsistent. So, I mean, much like his predecessor, Aaron Rodgers, he is kind of inconsistent. Kind of need to pay attention to him. Stevenson, and for New England, I mean, I know how bad the Patriots are playing. That's kind of hurting me. I really want him to do well, but he's not. He's making Mac Jones look bad. Well, Mac Jones looks bad in general, so Mac Jones is making him look bad. So you might want to explore other running backs. That's just not fun. Look out for DJ Moore. I mean, Fields is out. So he was one of his hot targets, and he's gone. So that might be something that will affect how he plays this week. So that might be something that you want to look out for with him starting. He might not do as well as he's projected to just because Justin Fields out because he's a hot target for him. So maybe this week it's not going to happen. Going to the Smeagol's, Tua has the better outlook of what's supposed to happen over there in Germany. Like I said, teams that arrive early, the Dolphins did, also look really well. So that's going to be really good for them. That's going to be really helpful. Amari Cooper is really hit or miss when it comes to the squad. Really wanted him to do well this year, but he kind of, I think, is on the tail end out, which is smart to keep him on your flex. But I really think that he's not going to do well this week because he had a great week last week. Well, not a great week, but I mean, he's really hit or miss. Like, it just fucking sucks for him now. Kamara is doing pretty well too. I mean, you have Derek Carr using him as a great hit. Derek Carr, again, like I said, for Dan, finding his groove. So he's going to hit Kamara a lot more. So that's going to be awesome. Then I guess next up is going to be me and my man Joe. Let's go. So for me, again, I'm really worried about Jalen Hurts against Dallas. Dallas is going to give everything that they can against him. So that's going to kind of suck. Devontae Adams did not do well last week. They're playing the Giants this week, which I really do want them to do well. Not to make this morbid, it's the anniversary of my grandpa passing on Sunday. He was a huge Giants fan. So I'll be wearing all the Giants stuff to support that because, I mean, it's only been a year, 2 years? 2 years? Yeah, 2 years since he's passed. So I really want Giants to do well just because it kind of fucking sucks. But I really hope they do well. Again, I also have Barkley too, so I want Barkley to do well. But we'll see how that goes. Cooper Kupp has been doing well with him coming back, so I really hope that does well for us. Derrick Henry did really well on Thursday night, so lucky for me. I was really worried about that. My dumbass sat Deontay Johnson. He ends up doing well. So fucking hate Steelers right now. So that's kind of like blew up in my face. Joe, you're welcome for Lamar Jackson. I'm pretty sure I think Lamar Jackson will do better than Jalen Hurts this week. Just because of who they're playing. I mean, you guys are in Seattle. Well, Seattle's playing them in Baltimore while we have a rivalry matchup with the Dallas. So you're going to have the better quarterback out of this. Tyreek Hill is going to do really well in Germany. They got there earlier. Tyreek Hill's doing very well for the Dolphins. McDaniels, great pickup. Denver lost out on that one. I can't believe they did not even pick their old ball boy to be their head coach. Like, they missed out on that one. Joe just really has a great lineup of players. So it's going to be a tough one this week. I mean, I really hope that I win. So I'm going to go with me. But I don't know. So, again, I really apologize that this video was really late. Next week, Joe, I hope you can do it on time. Bye, guys.